15 things you didn't know about Xi Jinping. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Today we're revealing some interesting and surprising facts about the President of the People's Republic of China, Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping was born June 15, 1953 in Beijing, China. His father was involved in politics, and he followed in his footsteps, rising through the ranks politically in China's coastal provinces. He was the governor of the Fujian province from 1999 to 2002, and the governor of the Zhejiang province from 2002 to 2007. He served as vice president from 2008 to 2013 when he became the president of China. He currently serves as the General Secretary of the Communist Party of China, the President of the People's Republic of China, and the Chairman of the Central Military Commission, giving him control of the top offices of the party, the state, and the military. He's also referred to as the core leader of the paramount leader of China. He's widely considered to be the most powerful leader in China since Mao Zedong, especially since the National People's Congress removed term limits for the president in March of 2018, which means he could very easily lead the country for the rest of his life. We're inspired by Xi Jinping's work ethic, influence, power, and ambition. So, let's take a closer look now at this world leader with the 15 things you didn't know about Xi Jinping. Number 1. He's the son of one of the heroes of the Chinese Communist Revolution. Xi's father, Xi Jinping, was a notable figure in the Chinese Communist Revolution and was considered by many to be a war hero. He also served as the vice premier of China. When Xi Jinping was growing up, he was considered a princeling along with the children of China's top leaders, a title that gave him a privileged upbringing in his first several years of life. Number 2. The Chinese government banned the use of the letter N online because of him. After word got out that Chinese presidential term limits might be dropped, there was some quick backlash online that led to government censorship of the word immortality, the phrase ascend the throne, and the letter N. A professor of Chinese language at the University of Pennsylvania said the government likely feared that the letter N was being used to refer to the number of Xi's terms in office, as in the mathematical equation, N is greater than 2. However, the ban was temporary. After the decision was made to banish term limits, that ban was lifted. Number 3. Winnie the Pooh is also banned online thanks to him. Thanks largely to a widely circulated meme that showed the pictures of Xi walking alongside Barack Obama, next to a photo of Winnie the Pooh strolling alongside Tigger. The Winnie the Pooh character has also been banned from Chinese internet sites since at least 2013. This original meme led to a number of other memes comparing the Chinese leader to the honey-loving bear. It's pretty unlikely the ban will be lifted as long as Xi is in power. Number 4. His wife is a famous folk singer in China. Before her husband became the leader of China, Peng Liyuan was more well known in the country of China than her husband was. She's a hugely popular folk singer in the country, and she also holds the rank of Major General in the army. Her taking on the role of First Lady marks a striking change from 3 decades of low-profile wives of the leader of China. Number 5. He was banished to the countryside when he was 15 years old. When Xi was 10, his father was accused of leading an anti-party group and was forced out of his leadership position and sent to work in a factory. This caused Xi to lose his privileged position of being a princeling as a child. Things got worse for his family 5 years later, when Xi's father was jailed during the Cultural Revolution, and Xi was among the 30 million youth that were forced out of their cities to labor in the countryside. After just a few months, he ran away to Beijing, but was arrested and sent to a work camp to dig ditches. He worked as an agricultural laborer from age 15 to 21. Number 6. He visited America for the first time in 1985. In 1985, at the age of 32, Xi made his first visit to the U.S. to learn more about American agriculture. He stayed with the Dvorak family in Iowa, and in 2012, when he returned to the U.S. as the Chinese president, he visited the family once again. Eleanor Dvorchak, couldn't believe the president had stayed at her house. She said, "No one in their right mind would ever think that the guy who stayed in my house would become president. I don't care what country you're talking about." Number 7. He's the only president of China that has a PhD. She attended Tsinghua University from 1975 to 1979 and earned a degree in chemical engineering. From 1998 to 2002, he studied Marxist philosophy and ideological education at the same university and received a Doctor of Law degree. This makes him the first Chinese president to have obtained a PhD, although some critics have questioned the validity of this degree. Number 8. He's been married twice. Earlier we discussed Xi's famous wife, Peng, but she's actually his second wife. He married his first wife, Kei Ling, in 1979. She was the daughter of the Chinese ambassador to Britain at the time. They were only married for 3 years before divorcing in 1982. They reportedly fought almost every day, and Xi's political ambition was also a source of tension in the marriage. Xi moved to England after the divorce, and he married Peng 5 years later. Number 9. He's a big fan of American movies. Xi loves American movies and will sometimes refer to them in his speeches. For example, while visiting Seattle, Washington, he mentioned the film Sleepless in Seattle had made the city a household name in his country. Among his favorite American films are Saving Private Ryan, The Departed, and The Godfather. Number 10. He doesn't own the planes he travels on. There are 2 Boeing 747-400s that Xi travels on, but he doesn't own either. They are actually regular passenger planes for Air China that are typically used for standard flights, but when Xi needs to travel somewhere, one of the planes are vetted by security and refitted with a living room, bedroom, and office. When he's done traveling, the plane is reverted back to a regular passenger plane. If you want to check out some more luxurious planes, click on the upper right-hand corner to watch our video, The 10 Most Expensive Private Jets. Number 11. He's listed as number 4 on the Forbes list of powerful people. Out of the approximately 7.6 billion people on the planet, according to Forbes, Xi is the 4th most powerful person. Their list puts Vladimir Putin on the top spot, followed by Donald Trump, Angela Merkel, Xi Jinping, and Pope Francis. Number 12. He only gets paid about $22,000 a year. In 2015, President Xi's base salary raised from 7,020 yuan to 11,385 yuan per month, which equals out to about $1,800 US a month, or $22,000 per year. This is much lower than some of his world leader counterparts. For example, the US president gets a salary of $400,000 per year, and Angela Merkel, as the Chancellor of Germany, makes $265,000 per year. However, Xi's base salary is supplemented with bonuses, subsidies, and additional benefits. Number 13. Swimming is his favorite way to relax. Xi is well known for his incredible work ethic and hardly taking any time for himself. But when he does take some time to relax, his favorite activity is swimming. Xi said, "I like sports and swimming is my favorite. Doing physical exercises keeps one fit and healthy and helps one work more efficiently." Number 14. He only received 1 vote against him when he became president. When Xi Jinping was elected president in 2012, he received 99.86% of the vote. In China, delegates at the annual meeting of China's parliament actually cast the votes, not Chinese citizens. He received 2,952 votes for, 1 vote against, and 3 abstentions. So, who cast the no vote? The public doesn't actually know, but many speculate that Xi actually cast the vote against himself as a show of humility. Number 15. He missed his daughter's birth because of a typhoon. Xi only has 1 child, his daughter Xi Mingze, but his work actually made him miss her birth in 1992. At the time, he was the party chief of the Fujian provincial capital Fuzhou, and his wife Peng ensured that she stayed close to Xi as her due date approached in the hopes that he would be present at the birth. Unfortunately, a bad typhoon hit the area right before their daughter was born, and Xi had to direct disaster relief in the worst-hit areas, keeping him away from his wife for 3 days and causing him to miss the birth. His daughter, Xi Mingzhe, attended Harvard University under a fake name and graduated in 2014. She's now 26 and lives in Beijing. Now that you've learned some more about Xi Jinping, we'd like to know, do you think that it's right that he effectively has changed the rules so he can remain the president for life? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Here's a bonus fact just for you. In 2014, President Xi stopped into the popular King Feng steamed bun fast food restaurant in Beijing, ordered his food, and sat and ate in the crowded restaurant. Pictures of him dining went viral, and this earned him respect from many Chinese people, who thought it made him seem like a man of the people. The meal he ordered was renamed the Chairman Xi Set Meal, and several travel companies have even made the restaurant a stop on their tours. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.